Hello, Taurus. It's Sagittarian Truth Seeker here, and I am here with your love mid-month soul reading. Soul meaning I am reading the depths of the soul and trying to get away from the ego, honey. All right, so because when I read too much ego, they drain me. So I'm really just trying to get what's going on deep within and deep under the surface here. Okay. All right, so I have, oh my goodness, I have so many cards for y'all that came out as far as like the clarifier. So you guys have a lot of stuff going on. So if you have been going through a tough time, your moon energy in the shadows is the end of a tough cycle approaches with the full moon in Capricorn. So some of you could be dealing with the Capricorn here, but full moons are about revealing. And so I have 1, 2, 3, 4 full moons. So if you've been going through Capricorn, is a lot of times it's about work and what you've been focused on. So if you've had a rough time with maybe work or a person or a dedication to something, it is going to wrap itself up and you'll see the results of that, okay, pretty soon. Maybe leaving a situation or just ending that rough time. But it's also about what the priorities have been like. Is somebody putting you first? Are you putting them first? It's about balance there. All right, so let's go over these other moons. That means I have a lot of stories in here. So we have Don't Let Your Pride Get in the Way, full moon in Leo. Nothing is set in stone, a win-win outcome with the full moon in Libra. So some of you could be a little Libra, and the energy is gaining momentum and the conclusions are within reach. So this looks like this escalates to a storyline where was some pride issues or somebody not wanting to do something or hesitant to do something, kind of stubborn energy. Nothing was really set in stone. It looks like something actually comes out of this that may work in your favor, and things are starting to progress here. And the conclusion is coming here. All right, as far as we have what we need to surrender to low self-esteem, surrender to receiving support and love. Divine timing is also at play. And it looks like your divine timing is really trying to bulge out with all this moon energy. Also, surrender to wonder and awe. So when this beautiful blessing comes, let it be what it is. Enjoy it. Okay. And also in the shadows, what we have dealing with in the past, surrender to the ideal that you can fix somebody. Okay, so some of you have been trying to fix somebody or trying to get them to work how you work or things operate how you operate. And that could also have created that pride or that head versus heart energy. So in the shadows, we do have the Star card. This is blessings upon blessings. We have the World card. Definitely a new chapter, completion, success, travel, abundance, like golly. Okay. And it came after like a time of really being exhausted, right? Some of you could be dealing with a fixed sign, Leo, another Taurus, Aquarius, Scorpio. Yeah, okay. Or Aquarius shows up, double Aquarius. Okay, so let's see where we are with this. We are at the Knight of Swords. So we're fighting, okay? We have our guards up. And we're looking towards the past. I forgot who else had this too. I think maybe Sagittarius. I'm not sure. But this is not the romantic energy. This is not really romantic energy. But it's saying we be fighting to try to fix somebody. We not be receiving or open to receiving love and support from other people in our lives. This is a person who holds a shield for a reason. They protect themselves. Or they feel the need to protect themselves. Okay? But it's so, for you guys to be Taurus, it's just it's a really different energy that you guys are honing. But I feel like so much is going on because this is kind of like a chaotic energy. And you have all these phases of the moon that's just like hovering over this. We're needing balance. We're needing confidence. Everything is moving around. Nothing is grounded. The energy is just rising within this whole situation. And it may have been something that was rather tough or challenging for you. So where the universe wants you to be with this is the Two of Wands. That's choosing a direction here. So instead of fighting, because I see this person actually looking forward and not backwards. So instead of like charging or aiming towards the past, it's time to look beyond. Okay. It's time to look beyond that. This could leave you at a crossroads situation between the past and the future. This could still have, I see the World card twice. So this is definitely a completion. It's successful. You've learned something out of it. It benefits you, even if it doesn't seem like it does, it still does. So let me see the thoughts that center around this Knight of Swords. What are you thinking? Or what is centering around this? Wow. All these extra cards and nothing's being said. All right. All right, we have let's agree to disagree. And that pops all the way over there. And then also something that was in the shadows is over dramatic or attitude problem. And that could also be represented by the Knight of Swords here. There's some attitudes. That's where the hesitation comes into play. But I also have, if you're compromising with, not compromising, but if you're trying to heal with somebody, you guys agree that how you both feel about the situation is just always going to be different. This is just like, okay, we're going to just agree that, you know, it's different. And I don't really believe in it, or not believe, but I don't really feel like it went that way that you're saying that it went. I feel like it went this way, and this is the reason. Because this is somebody who is very defensive as well. So it's almost like you guys can't really meet in the middle and agree on one answer. It's just going to be separate. All right. I got all that coming out. So we have new soul contracts. So some of you are going to be with somebody else. Some of you, this old person is leaving. Somebody new is coming in. We do have divine timing. So you have to let whatever is going on in your energy play out. And we have a lot of stuff. All right, just because we have so much moon energy, I told you there's going to be several different stories in here. Several. So some of you, new person coming into your life. Okay. Others of you, we have I don't understand you. This is that Knight of Swords. I love you. Crushing on you. New love. Golly. Short-term romance. So all Taurus are going in a different direction. That's why I got so much here. So I'm going to have to go with all of these. Some of you, somebody is new and coming to your life, and you're going to have your guards up. Simple as that. A lot of you are fighting with somebody who y'all just can't come to the oneness. It's a lot of opinionated energy about what really happened, what really transpired. Somebody feel like somebody else is lying or they're being targeted. Okay? Some of you are coming into new love. They may not last long. Okay? You meet a lover and they may not last long. And others of you, this is like your divine partner coming into play. Some people are just going to be dating and playing the field. And some of you, you're going to have be torn in between the two. And the one that you pick ends up being short term. You know, you pick the one that's short term, even though you don't know that, but that's what happens. So it's up to you. You have a choice of almost 3 people. Some of you have a choice of up to 3 people. Because it's like 2 people that you already know or that's around your energy versus just somebody else who be at a distance from you, be far away, or, you know, you want to move. Okay? And your challenge, didn't I say 3 people? 3 of Cups. That's crazy. This is the challenge. And some of you, the challenge is to get back on the same accord with this person. Some of you started out as a friend or had a friendship. Some of you is getting out of letting this cycle end and getting out to date, to mingle, to open up to people. People are going to like you, it looks like. You have a whole bunch of new romance coming in and feelings and strong feelings. And it's about you kind of moving out of your comfort zone and exploring that as well. But like I told you, I really feel like there's 3 options on the table that you could possibly choose. Patience is also another thing because everything is going to happen. Everything will be revealed to you as it should. So what we have from the past, oh, we have a connection here. We have a contract card here. This is a soul contract, soul agreement. Usually, like, this is a teacher-learning connection. But you have a spiritual partner in the past too that, you know, you guys are at odds with each other. Some of you will choose a new lover because, you know, that's why I'm saying don't let your pride get in the way for the both of you. And, you know, if somebody is wondering, you know, are they with somebody else for not all of you, but they're just kind of dating. They're kind of in the same energy that you're in. Literally, somebody is just stubborn. It's not that they don't want it. It's just like the storylines are different for why you guys are at odds. And that is really like what's keeping you distant. Okay. And then the root of this. Oh, we have a fire sign. All right, so Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. For some of you, it may have been a third party situation. Others of you, there is a person that is sparking all of this for you. Some of you, this could be centered around work. I'm seeing a lot of institution, a lot of career energy here. But then I see two people. It doesn't matter male or female, but these are two opinionated people. You know, the King of Wands, they'll listen to you, but they'll, at the end of the day, they still feel like they're right. And they make you angry or agitated or aggravated, but they're really confident in what they believe in. I also see some more Leo energy. The way that you handle things are very different as well. This person looks to come back around. And for some of you, you've been trying to fix somebody that you can't. And also how I see this is what's in between the middle of you that you also be battling with is different beliefs. Like how you operate, the way you live, your whatever you believe in, that system, how things operate in your world versus how they operate in their world is a big challenge here. Hey, all right. So what's to come in the near future? Queen of Cups. We sure have a lot of people. So some of you are going to come into a water sign, or somebody is going to finally, this aggression is going to disappear, and we're finally going to have a heart-to-heart conversation. Finally. This looks like it needs to be a friendship, or at least get back to that, get back to the basis of it. Somebody waters up, okay? Somebody softens up. We get a heart-to-heart conversation where both people get to express how they feel. There's an energy shift, like there's a whole energy change with this. And I feel like that's that divine timing. But it's like both of them kind of simmer down. But the thing about the King of Wands, they're open to look at your perspective. This could have been you, but they're open to look at your perspective. They'll hear you out because they know that there's differences. This is a spiritually matured person who knows that everybody thinks differently, but we have one person on this side that knows things go this way. They operate this way. We have Taurus energy. We have fixed energy here. Okay. So even if this person is new or old, that's kind of the challenge between the two. That's why the first thing that pops out is let's agree to disagree. Now, this doesn't mean it's not a connection and it don't work. It means you guys have to find balance, but that's up to you. Okay, so if we keep everything like it is going, we have the Death card. Some of you is just too different. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, and then somebody else choose somebody else. But I feel like with this, either there's a dramatic change, because that's the only way that this survives, this Scorpio energy. The only way that this survives is if we really cut out the old patterns of not getting along and fighting over petty things and having these issues. This is the only way that this will transform into something beautiful. Now, for other people, this is just something it don't work. And we're going to try again, because if you see this, the universe is wanting you to look outward. They're wanting you to look at the world. Maybe this is the end of that chapter and they're wanting you to expand, to move on, because Shadow is trying to fix somebody. Two stubborn energies. We finally have that conversation with each other and it's just like, okay. But somebody new comes in, and water and earth are an elemental balance, actually. Fire and earth, that's the thing where you really would have to like sacrifice the way that you feel about something, or, agree to disagree, but still work together. But it could be a challenge. But this element of water and earth, it works, because the earth needs the water to be replenished. And, water, they do that for you. They keep the ground moist. Like, it just works, Not all the time like it just works, but it does go together with a more of an elemental way. Okay? So definitely endings coming into play. So, how to get over what is holding you back is to walk away. 8 of Cups. Simple as that. To date, mingle, go out, venture with other people, let it go. But it will be revealed to you in due time, because some of you, it is a short-term romance. And what you're moving on to, they're trying to get you to move on to this new energy that's trying to come into play and stop fighting with the past. Okay? And if you are to change course, we get the Knight of Cups. So if you are to quit, dealing with what you've been dealing with and it's not getting anywhere. This is for people who, I don't understand you. Like right here, I don't understand you. I don't get you. And then, they're like, let's agree to disagree. All right, these are red here. These are showing up red. So these are big warning signs. But, if we just let this be what it is, it looks like we go towards that new love. We go towards that I love you. We go towards that crushing on you. Okay. And some of you, it will be a short-term romance, maybe with the water sign. But somebody's really going to try to talk this out and get the feelings out of this person. And it's just not, they're not there. And the challenge could be another person intercepting between you and them. And somebody's interested in somebody else. And so that breaks off. Some of you are headed to romance. If this is not the way that you're going with this person, if you're over it anyways, if you're done with it and over it anyways, then you go towards this new feeling, this new romance. A lot of water. Okay. All right, guys. Thank you. See you later.